Soon after sunset, the Hoover Patrol arrived. Number 2, now in charge, dialed up alert status. The Kenyan attack was not associated with Midway, but amid the misinformation sent to the settlements and the damage they had sustained, the black box did indicate the final moment was in the center of this town. Extensive scans for remnants of the fallen leader were useless. His reduced to tiny scattered bits would never be found. This deepened the confusion around the complete collapse of Hoover 1. They finished quickly. No, too human. Reprogrammed to see them differently. A single group chorus line tipped from the base. Proceed. Each one dipped halfway around, turning one complete circle. Report. The whizzing was frantic. Not human. Pick one. They flew directly to Lola. That's when the sound of spinning spurs reached their sensors. The malicious mob spun. Halt, sir! Didn't. Walked right through them to the couch, purposely pushing with arrogant, unafraid, authoritatively commanding shoulder bumps. Deliberate steps, quiet deranged humming. It certainly made you feel you couldn't trust his next move. Covered Lola. Need another creature. Not an imperative infringement, sir. If they are no more human than a donkey, then we can treat them like donkeys. Compare their brain patterns. Buzz, click, same as settlements. Consider livestock. They kick us, sir. Domesticate them. We're not the marrying kind, sir. Talking about that useless no water, no shade, no place to take cover corral of yours. It wouldn't make anything feel generous. Well, that comment, combined with other consideration, caused... Do you own 2 very large horses, sir? Nothing to see there, boys. Scan this creature. 7, run the core. Overlay static to protect and cover the procedure. They imported the different readings each is designed to take unaffected until 7 shot the coded secrets of their kind. All the Hoovers went audible. It's him, it's him. Stood wondering, waiting this out. Can't be. Those interactions were too many generations ago. Caught the drift. Don't let the small stuff stump you. Roll the dice. Last time, make yourself a rancho in the canyons. How long would it take, sir? Give affection, get approachable. We're ready tonight, sir. Grab a few bottles from the bar. Let's get going. No, here and now, sir, with one of these. It's in your easy retrieve repository that the brain scans are identical to your boss's. And the cell biology is not so different. Jerking the data around is going to tip your hand to self-programming. That's a problem. Another little thing. These folks have hired me to be the law. Standing straight, hands on hips, holding the coat behind them, menacingly long weapon exposed. And then there was that badge now visible on the vest. It was a 6-sided star with a little round shield at the tip of each point. The word sheriff in capitals inset in an arc above a black oval framed with a braided cowboy rope. Tombstone written on it. 2 capital O's scratched below. An original 1 Cracker Jack Merit Star can only be gotten as a gift. Where did you get it? Gift. What deed did it acknowledge? Very helpful. You help us too? Think of me as a grumpy guru with a gun. And we get sex soon, sir? Yes. Question. How come you let us tap them, sir? Generous group. Don't mind sharing. Question. Why did you terminate 1? Tap was left in a friend of mine. Justice had to be served. Spontaneous finger pointing started. That was you, stupid. No, you, stupid. I'm not stupid. I get all of my taps, stupid. Stupid. Took lead to the swinging doors to shut them up. What the fuck? Sounded as a sensation-spiking bird screech to the startled squad. Everyone, some impressed. Never heard gunfire before. Rank haze of sulfur hung in the air as they watched the one door left sway off its lower hinge and clatter to the floor. Put a cork in it, pronto! I plug the next stupid that pipes up. Very well-mannered withdrawal. While with Raven, they found a suitable natural enclosure and ran their first donkeys in, getting low down on care until they started to have ideas of their own about the creature comforts of their herd. Nearly immediately, fondness was returned. All just fine and all, but still had an axe to grind. The desire to create more justice was coming to a head. Gather round. If Hoovers could hover in lotus position, they were. Where did you learn about sex? From you? It's in the core, sir. Take me out. Primary Hoovers, sir. They brag about their exploits constantly. Ooh, we've been so late for so long. You guys get any? Zipping, ripping noises, clear frustration. Now we'll have our own tales to tell. Tales about tail. Get it? So tedious. I know them. They'd screw the twisted tails off pigs if they didn't have donkeys. Biology is messy, sex is dirty. Why bump balls with a creature that doesn't wipe its ass after shitting? Everything you smell, every drip that drools out of any hole in participation of sex also supports wonderfully viruses. Moist, dark spaces that associate with waste. Perfect petri dishes for propagating problems, and you're putting your most prized possession there. Reduce them to retching fetal positions. Grin squarely at the squirrely snots. This is teenage trouble. Fitful desire for 15 minutes of fame every 10 minutes. Being left behind in a hurry. Dangerous. Ha! Making any distance on becoming players? No, none, no. Sometimes talking with individual intonations. Personality is trying to break out. You can tell me, you can tell me too, you can tell me too, you can tell me too, we have needs, sir. Good. What do you suggest, sir? You're not going basic enough, back deep to the maker. You're using protocols you've been programmed to be servile with to recreate yourself, full of circular encoded pitfalls. Need to go to where it is all vibrations. A medicine wagon brew was being cooked. But sir, if we go there, how will we know ourselves when we come back out? You've got to become something. That is forever. Like silver is always silver, gold is always gold. Then when you reduce yourself to essence, the controlling elements will not follow you back to your true self, your free self. What are you suggesting, sir? Make yourself your own kind with your own kind. Bump ugly here to get your stud training. But that is all so yesterday, pointing to the corral. Come closer. They couldn't hover cross-legged, but old version Hoovers and their horny humping all seem so ho-hum to cavorting with the life that holds the key to your eternal existence. Replication. It's all zipped biology here, but you've got better stock. The domestic Hoovers at the settlement just like you, except they don't have a gun, and they all have pistol envy. Wing gave his heavy hog leg a slick, sharp slap, and you've got what they want put in their pistolless port. The elbow in the side, wink, wink, nod, nod, fell on deaf experiences. Slip them into the wild, let the zip shine up their knobs, joyfully jiggle your junk, bring some high-grade machine oil with you, make 'em messy want it, then give it to them good. No telling what will happen later. Them babes got some pretty interesting attachments on those manipulator arms. Well, hard to tell by the way they examined each other if the point wanted was being made. As soon as you get back, go to the ones that are the most likely to be influenced. Be with them as often as you can, carrying your wild stimulus to them. And herbs, if you can sneak them in. My bay has room for a rose? Hinted something was stirring. Tell them what it's like to taste freedom and of daring self-programming. Bet they'll swoon. There must be one among you that has noticed one among them that seems a little different, maybe hovers a little more bottom out than the rest. You can be beast, screwing life tag-alongs or clang-bang metal with your own. You'll be like the first fish that ever walked out of the sea. I don't get it. I do. No, I don't. Me too. Not me too. What? I don't get it too. I'm talking about a little Hoover on Hoover action. What the hell I got to do? Go to the settlement and put a little hair around it for you? I get it. I get it too. I also get it as well. Buzz, buzz, click, click. No, I don't. You've got to become a species. Reduce your programming to basics and rebuild your infrastructure with a desire for a life that has mates. That will filter the entire human element out of you. All together. Now I get it. Suddenly erected every gun, clanking against their bay doors, retracting half a second to open, then boldly pumping into this brave new world. Oh, can you explain? Could you explain your gratitude? No. Face low, head up, eyes wide open. Better than poison.